football, great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers. The Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will be the first up today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. But Kirk, you've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So Nebraska's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Cut quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. From the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Wow, that is... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he fires the football to the right side. The pass is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wide end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Badgers will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He grabs it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Huskers churn out another 1st down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the left side with a toss. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And he knocks that one right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. And he's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Huskers hustle to the line to run that hurry out. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
2nd down after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers. How important is that? The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he will score. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They call the counter run here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The ball is free in the backfield. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On the run here. Let's it go.
Well, Chris...
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here. Lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now here's the toss play. Great move there. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why...
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to his target. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down.
Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it... Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry up. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect from the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
It's a quick grab. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Nebraska. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.